My brother, you know, go understand what they talk. All right, thank you very much. At this junction, we want to go on a short break. Yes, we'll be doing that with some entertainment from MC Mitty. But before he comes forward, he has a short video he will want the first to see. Yes, before he comes forward, please put your hands together for MC Mitty. They say make you no jealous man where we let kaftan because no know the condition of trouser. Yes, now so the matter be. No be every motoki be motoki. Some na Jichen get them. And Wayo kidnap, but it resemble Mercedes Benz. Media, are you ready? All right. MC Mitty, can you come forward? Please put your hands together for him. The people of this great country, yes, now we get this democracy. As we talk, and now so we go be. From today, we must move from consumption to production. We that the Labour Party. Today, not today, Nigeria must be free. We that the Labour Party. Today, not today, Nigeria must be. We that the
man of God, man of God, man of God. Please, can you tell us the will of God or whom God has chosen for us to vote for this coming election?
My God. You know, I may not expressly tell you that this is who God have asked you to vote for, because I don't want to be a fake prophet.
Okay.
But I believe the will of God is a place where God dwells, right?
Okay.
Can God live inside the room?
Not at all.
Have you seen where they swept the house and they kept it and God is inside the room? Continue. Or have you seen where they open an umbrella and God just fell out? Yeah, man.
No, sir.
Will you keep quiet? But where 2 or 3 are gathered, what is there?
God.
I say where 2 or 3 are gathered, what is there?
God.
What is there?
God.
My God, my God, my God, my God, my God. Labour Party! Labour Party! Where 2 or 3 are gathered, what is there? What is there? Can you turn to your neighbor and say, where 2 or 3 are gathered? God is there. My God. Asking me rubbish question. No. Sorry. Vice, please, can you put your hands together for the vice president to be in 2023? See the way he's already seated like the vice president. This was how Atiku sat that time. Protocols duly observed. Have you ever seen where they open an umbrella and God just come out? Have you seen it? Or you sweep your house and you keep umbrella, broom, and God walk out from broom. Have you seen that? But where 2 or 3 are gathered, what is there? Can you say it better? What 2 or 3 are gathered, what is there? You need to start rehearsing this thing. That's why I tell people all the time, you need to rehearse this thing. Look at me now, look at me now, look at me now, look at me now. You will not notice something about me. But let me explain it. When Goodluck Jonathan was reigning, this South cap, can't be expensive. As Buhari enter, Hausa cap when they say 800, come become 5,000. Even Osibanjo cap where we don't know before, that cap where they come out for it. To buy that cap, they're expensive. Ladies and gentlemen, in 2023, this cloth why we wear go there expensive. Oh, if you understand, when I understand, man, this cloth. So I say make I go sew am now because I don't say I go need them in 2023. Oh, when they feel it. Now let me go straight to Papa and Mama and Pikin. Because that's the most important thing. That's what I'm. If you're following me on social media, no. If you follow me on social media, can you wave? Can you wave? Can you wave? They're plenty. Oh, they're plenty. They're plenty. So if you follow me on social media, now we are doing grassroots, serious grassroots. We are turning all the campaign to all the languages in this country, and we must get there. You must hear your own language. This early morning before I came here, under the rain, we produce one language in Kaduna. We keep producing. So let me just go straight to Papa, Man, Pekin. You know, say for those 3 people who did that logo, Mama, they cheat us. Now let me prove it. If I ask a question now, between man and woman, who they enjoy life pass? Who they enjoy life pass? Are they hear mommy? Women leader, they say na man. No, let's check it now. When you give birth to twins, boy and girl, which one go first grow past the other one? Talk now. When they enter primary school, who you give pocket money pass, girl or boy? Women leader, remember say na man they enjoy life pass. Now, when February 14th, Valentine's Day, between the man and the woman, who will get gift pass? My wife kept buying me boxers and singlets every Valentine during while I was dating her. Last she has 3 sets. On Valentine Day, she still bought me polo and nika. Said that nika is longer than boxers. So now when they are 20, 21, 22, they all get married. Who gets married first between the man and the woman? When they become like, Daddy, I like the way you handed this campaign over to God. Please, can we appreciate him? Can we appreciate him, please? Everything in this level is just divine. It's divine. Now, when they become like daddy here, grandfather, who they go carry Abada, target Hollandis, Bulgaria here, Mongolia here, Brother here, color 1, color 2, color 3, out, born straight here, go give. And who they go carry only aromatic snap. My vice president, you see that this life, you don't really balance for the men, Abi? Good. Now, the one who they pay me, when they won't die, who go first die? Any woman will say, man, God will judge you. If you say, man, God will judge you in the afternoon, so he go see you. After all this thing, do you know say that man go see first die? If woman die at the age of 80, this is how they announce our obituary announcement. We regret to announce the painful passing away of our mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, age 80. But me man die. The song where they go sing, then go first pay you. To God be the glory. Great things he has done. With gratitude to God for a life well spent. We announce the glorious exit of our father and friend, age 40. Every man in this place, can you clap for yourself? Will they try? Will they try? But do you know, I will say this, I keep saying this every time. I think once in your life as a man, you should visit the labor room. I respect women a lot. But when I was opportune to sit in the labor room with my wife, and after 12 hours, we were moved to the theater, and they opened her up and brought out my son. See, the love and respect I have for every mother tripled. Visit the labor room. It will help you to treat your mother, your sister, and every woman better. So for your mother and for every woman in this hall, a good round of applause, please. A good round of applause, please. God bless all the mothers in this place. Now, lastly, before I leave, I said I must do this. I've been doing this on social media. I want to do it now. Sir, you know, my vice president, sir, you know, my mom will be watching this in the village. I have never been close to a vice president like this. You see what being obedient can cost you? Because when you are obedient, you will eat the good of the. So, vice president, camera please. Camera please. Make sure you're capturing this moment for me. This money I'm about to give you is supposed to be for Pampers. For my son. He's just 1 year and some months old. His name is Jason. But I want to give it to you. First time in life, I'm putting something in a vice president's hand. Hi! So, sir, with due respect from me, MC Mitty, I want to give this to you. Not just 2,000. You don't reach anything. In fact, dollar self don't pass out. But I want to give it to you. You go come. The time we then announce you for February. Oh. I go no say now my 2,000 day inside that thing. Vice President, please.
My hands are tied. We do not collect in the same way. We are bringing an end. What happens on our roads to stop. No more 50 nairas exchanging hands. Nothing will enter my hand here in the same way that if by the grace of God, nothing will enter our hands. So I do apologize. Nothing will enter our hands. I do apologize. Please accept. Please accept my apology. Nothing will enter my hands.
Thank you very much, sir. At least presidential handshake, enter my hand. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is MC Mitty. More and more sensation coming. God bless you.
Nothing will enter his hand. Go and verify. Go and verify. We know they give shishi. Go and verify. Well, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our vice presidential candidate who is the next Vice President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, come 2023. Before I bring him in, Gunkunkwa Zomana, pick up that microphone from that man. Give me that. Mitty, give that man microphone. Make him talk to phone so that you can talk to phone and all of us will follow you. Are you obedient? Okay. So, DJ, give him. This man came all the way from Katsina. But he lives in Kano State. He just left 2 days ago from Katsina to Kano. He is from Kano. He come here today. Every day, I saw he go. He get one man where they here for Lagos, we give us in duplex, carry him work, they go rent house outside, taking house, give him for to be campaign organization. Oh, give you.
Shugaban ƙasa mun ka kira. Sabo ubangi ɗan zakara. A Najeriya mu ɗau mai taimako. Sai ayyukan da san babu mako. Bayes ɗan salon mai taimako. Daga Yusuf Datti Baba Ahmad. Mai san ƙasar mu ne babu mako. Mu bi su 'yan ƙasa za mu riko. Idan duka ci gaban ƙasa za su sako. Yusuf Datti Bayes na faɗa. Najeriya. Bayes na fita ko ne na gama. Najeriya. Mai tafiya ka zo ga guzuri. Ka faɗa wa 'yan kudin sun ka tare. A arewa mai rike tun da wuri. Dan fita na da zuciya fari. Ga ƙoramar da ke shayarwa. Bai wata uba har da uwa. Ko ga fita da kewa. Gaba jarumi na. Saki gwani na. Mai kau da ɓauna. Tuni kayi suna. A kudin arewa. Baka da gawa. Ka zama da kowa. Na jinjinawa. Kungiya ta kowa. Najeriya. Sabon fita Obisoft Network na kawo. EOSN ƙungiyar mu ce ta kowa. Mai taimakon mu wacce take kula da kowa. Ita ce ta ɗauki nauyin waƙar da dai wa fita. Zangai da Sani Alfikiri jarumi na kowa. DG Support Group Northwest wanda bai dagawa. Sannan Muhammad Tukur Liman ina yabawa. DG Support Group Northwest na kowa. Sun ce mu furfuto duka ƙasa mu ɗauki fita. Domin kwafita ƙasar mu yana taɓa bugata. Zakaran gwajin daɗi gun makiyaya ba sarata. A ƙasar mu Najeriya fita muke wa fata. A kudin arewa domin kuma shi kadai ya zarta. Dama da mai kama aka yi sassaka ta bota. Mai taimakon mu fita mai ba maza da mata. Mu shi muke bida yayi mana shugaban ƙasa ta. Ta ya za ta yi satin wayar da babu data. Fita idan ya zo duka Afirka za mu zarta. Maka binciko ta ƙarshe. A shugaban ƙasa. A nan bara kun ji asalin shi. Kudi shi Najeriya. Gwamna sada ya bashi. A shugaban ƙasa. Jihar shi. Kudi shi Najeriya. Gwamna da ba irin shi. A shugaban ƙasa. Shi ya sa a ran shi. Kudi shi Najeriya. Shi ya sa bikin ran shi. A shugaban ƙasa. Kai mana shugaban ƙasar mu. Kudi shi Najeriya. Ya kula da matsalar mu. A shugaban ƙasa. Wannan lafiyar jikin mu. Kudi shi Najeriya. Ilimin da za mu samu. A shugaban ƙasa. Domin sai ta rayuwar mu. Kudi shi Najeriya. Tsaro ƙasa ka samu. A shugaban ƙasa. Mai sha za ya zo gare mu. Kudi shi Najeriya. Dukka za su samu. A shugaban ƙasa. Wannan noman mu zai kula mu. Kudi shi Najeriya. Zai ɗaga martabar mu. A shugaban ƙasa.
This man, please put your hands together for him. With my critical ears, I can tell you that this music has the percussion of the Yoruba man, has the lyrics of Hausa man, and has the beating of Igbo man. I could hear Kererenke Obi, and I can hear all that. Now, be seated, like the Director General said. This is the very first formal outing of Labour Party synergizing with all the organizations. The vice presidential candidate is going to get something done well. And I tell you, I am sure you know that Jesus is Lord. And I know you know that Jesus is Lord. And only in the kingdom of God that Peter has the key. I tell you solemnly, God is great. Sit wherever you are.
Kajamu muje yau a Najeriya mun yi murna muna nan tafiyar ka babu mai canzawa. Murucin kandu kai da kansa shirinsa yara na kasar mu zai ba sa insa. Idai na san Peter Obi ka isa kai da Dr. Yusuf Datti Baba Ahmad ku zo ka kuja mutum da ku ne a gaba. Muna nan tafiyar gaba babu mai canzawa jirgi kake mai fitar da talakawa. Sawa na cikin dare yau ni ganawa margan dutsen fashimta ma ba wasa.
Please clear the walkway. Please clear the walkway.
Na kira ka buhun kaya ban yi aibu ba, daren sallah yaro ba tsirinsa ba. Kamar wani ba zai zamo ranar ba, nisan jifa na sani karsa ku yi duba. Giwa mai karya dukkanin wani tsirai, ja mu je mu babu mai juyawa. Ita Obi kai za mu zaba, Najeriya ta kawo.
And ladies and gentlemen,
Ita Obi kai za mu zaba, Najeriya talakawa mun rike ka. Farko da sunan Allah za a fara. Ita Obi mai yau da gobe kalaman can nasara.
even still is people.
Baitin kana zo yau za na kara.
This is the triumphant entry. This is the magnificent entry. This is the finally entry. We thank God for His mercy.
Ita Obi kai za mu zaba, Najeriya talakawa mun rike. Ni ma a baiti na ba zan yi nusau ba. Ita Obi dole in jijjiga jam'iyyar mu ba wai ba. Ita Obi Lego Party mun rike ta duba. Ita Obi mun riga mun samu shugaba.
And ladies and gentlemen, he just got inside here. To God be the glory. Please clear the way, clear the way, clear the way, clear the way, clear the way. Oh my God. I have never seen a thing like this before. Neither have I seen a man so much love. Like a triumphant entry into Jerusalem. Please go back to your seats, please. Go back to your seats, please. Go back to your seats, please. Please go back to your seats.
Get this democracy. As we talk on now, so we go be. From today, we must move from consumption to production. Be that the Labour Party. Today, not today, Nigeria must be free. Be that the Labour Party. Today, not today, Nigeria must be. Be that the Labour Party. Keep poverty, bring security. Be that the bring back agriculture. Go build hospital, give us good schools and good roads. Be that the Labour Party.
Please be seated. Please be seated. Please go back to your seat, please. Go back to your seat, please. Go back to your seat. I know you are obedient. Please obey. Go back to your seat. I know you can obey.
National mandated for now, Dr. Mama.
Please go back to your seat. Kingsley, please, the DJ, let's have the national anthem.
Kajamu muje yau a Nigeria mun yi murna muna nan tafiyar ka babu mai canzawa.
Please go back to your seat. Let's have the national anthem. Go back to your seat, please. Go back to your seats. Let's have national anthem, please. Thank you very much for your understanding. Thank you for the love. Give him some space, please. The weather is friendly. Thank you very much. Go back to your seats. Even the security men are peeping. All right, thank you. DJ, if you are ready, we take the national anthem. In the presence of Almighty God, our own incoming President, COP 223, Peter Obi is here. We have to take the national anthem and we're going to sing it. In the spirit of rebranding Nigeria, you raise your hand, right hand up, place it on your chest, and we'll sing the national anthem so long as you listen to the lyrics of every word you say. Please be upstanding for national anthem. Dun, 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 dun. Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria's call obey, to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. The labors of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with heart and might, one nation bound in freedom, peace, and unity. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the incoming President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, COP 2023, the man I call Mr. Common Man, who has consistently and persistently maintained the name Mr. We welcome you, sir. Yes, son, Chimangpam Anyangpa, and my colleagues, we've been waiting, and you are here now. God will bless you. And I tell you, it's my pleasure now to bring in the Vice President in waiting, the man who knows the sea route to India, the man who has taken powers and authority from his principals and is coming forward. This is distinguished Senator Ahmed Datti.
In the name of Almighty Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Labour Party, forward ever, great obedience. All right. We just sang, Arise, O compatriots. Nigeria's call, obey, and you are obeying. You are obedient. Here here is another catch. Nigeria's call Obi. Nigeria's call Obi. And he's answering. Nigeria's call and he's answering. Fellow compatriots, in the context of this particular event, which is not a political rally, it's a conference, we have no resource as a nation than our youth. We're here because of you. The youth have fought and won every battle in history as they watch it attributed to their leaders. The youth have developed every country in this planet, and again, they watch it attributed to their leaders. Our party happens to be the only party mentioned in our national anthem. That is not by accident, it is by prudence. The labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. And here is another catch. The labor of our youth present shall never be in vain. What you do now and beyond shall continue to count. What you do now and beyond is what will make Nigeria a great country. What you do now and beyond is that which will unite and bring an end to the sorrow and misery in the land. Again, it is stated in the second stanza, guide our youth the truth to know. And this is what we stand for. This is what we've been doing all our lives. I joined a capable leader who brought a state from number 24 to number 1 in education ranking. We are guiding our youth the truth to know by following this leader. It is the legitimate ambition of our great party to develop education in Nigeria, and we are guiding our youth the truth to know. Personally, to date, I have been instrumental in one way or another in the education of at least 11,000 people. It remains my dream that for the remaining days I have to live, I and my leader and my party to educate at least 110 million Nigerians. We are guiding our youth the truth to know. I joined this party. I sided with my leader because of Nigeria. Below that, it is because of our national unity. And below that is because we want to develop our youth. We are in the business of educating ourselves. I was asked, what have we been doing wrong? And I humbly replied, we have been electing the wrong leaders. In that process of electing the wrong leaders, our beloved Nigerian youth, have been by design and policy, by commitment of resources, forcefully confused, distracted, deprived, disunited. Our youth were also undereducated. Our youth remained malnourished and maltreated. This is what we're here to change. Our youth have been underestimated. Labour Party, His Excellency Peter Obi, my humble self, we are here to restore your honor, give you back the dignity taken away from you, give you back the measure of deserved humanity. We want to give you education and discipline. We want to promote understanding and unity. And I want to draw our attention accordingly. Because when it comes to those events, when the time reaches, they make you feel who your enemy is not. Fellow Nigerians, our beloved youth, the other faith is not your enemy. It's your friend. It's your partner in this nation building. My boss said we have Nigeria. What we haven't done yet, what we're committing ourselves to do is to build Nigerians. We are going to build Nigerians. The other divide is not your enemy. The other divide is your friend and partner and co-inhabitant in what Nigeria is today. Elect leader for all intent and purpose, bringing prosperity, putting money in your pockets, in your bank accounts. Electing a good leader is bringing security to your doorstep. Electing a good leader is bringing education to your head, health to your body, and those of your beloved ones. We are changing it away from electing a leader is he who will walk away to go and provide security for themselves alone, prosperity for themselves alone, education and healthcare for themselves alone. The time has come to end that. The time has come for Labour Party to bring prosperity and peace to Nigeria. I wish to thank the organizers of this event. I wish to thank my leadership in Labour Party. Above all, I wish to thank our able leader who was given by Almighty Allah the vision, the strength, and the capacity to take the decision that he took. As it stands now, Nigerian political terrain is yet to fully grasp what has hit it. What has hit the Nigerian political terrain is a wind of change. What has hit the Nigerian political terrain is that wind of reality that is bringing the positive change that we have been asking for so long. A real person, a real leader who has proven what he has been saying. A real leader who has been living what he has been saying. And again, permit me to just go back. My good friend, the MC, I'm sorry I disappointed you. We do not take anybody that is not legit. We are not looking for money in government. We are looking to run a government in money. That money is here in Nigeria. And following a business leader who knows how to create wealth. And we're going to create it legitimately. I am that honorable member way back in 2003 who said that the salary of no employee shall be paid into my account, and it stood. Then it was the salary of drivers and domestic staff that will be paid into your salary, and if you like, you pay, if you like, you don't pay. I stood and said, no salary shall go into my account. That is why I will not take money from anybody here. But that is why we will not take money from anybody. I am following a leader who keeps saying that there is nothing now he is looking for in this life except to see a peaceful, prosperous nation. I am that honorable member way back then whom houses were sold at Apple. And with due respect to those who bought, I say they haven't done anything wrong. Out of 360 members, one, my humble self, I am the one, that member who did not buy a house in Apple. Go and verify. It pains me when a uniformed staff of the federal government of Nigeria in broad daylight will collect money. Each time I see it, my heart breaks. That singular act is as bad as a $20 billion scandal in any ministry, and it happens every day. We are the leaders to change it. We are the leaders to change it. I will close by using what the DG was saying. Our time has come to change and improve and develop Nigeria. Our time has come to realize who our true friends and partners in building Nigeria is. And the time for them who have destroyed Nigeria is up. The time for them to honorably walk away has come. And I will do this by referring us to the story, the legendary story of the Roman Empire, who was again going to cheat by killing the slave general. And the chief said, sheath your swords, let it be fought on strength, let it be fought on honor. Those who have denied Nigerian progress for all these years and decades, I call on you to sheath your swords. Those who have lived and prospered by promoting disunity and crisis in Nigeria, I call on you to sheath your swords because the time has come for you to leave. Those of you who will not allow a credible election to hold, I call on you finally to sheath your swords because the obedient movement backed by the youth of Nigeria is here to see Obi take the mantle of leadership of Nigeria. I thank you so much, and God bless.
Fellow Nigerians, some people are born to be prophets of their time. Fellow Nigerian youths, no matter how much you hide a candle in the dark, it must show. Fellow Nigerians, in our hands and right before us, we have a man whom God has anointed to say, you are Peter, and I will give you the key to Aso Rock. Right before us, a man who has looked into our eyes to say, I am here to create wealth. I am here to make Nigeria a producing nation other than a consuming nation. This is a man who says, don't vote for me because I'm an Igbo man. Vote for me because I have something to offer. Not because I'm an Hausa man. And it's my pleasure to present to you the incoming president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And this is Peter Okute Obi. Oh boy. You want microphone?
Peter Obi, Nigeria na yi malale, kishin al'umma ba zai kafa gurtin mutu ga mu tafi. Wakar da ta koyo kan jagora ne. Peter Obi, ta kakarar mu ku gaggane. Peter Obi, an shaide shi mai kaunar al'umma ne. Peter Obi, ya gari mai yaba halaye ne. Peter Obi, Nigeria na yi malale, kishin al'umma ba zai kafa gurtin mutu ga mu tafi. Ka kai ruwa da shin Allah mai kishin mu. Peter Obi, dan karamin su babban su kuma mai kaunar mu. Peter Obi, Peter Obi, Nigeria na yi malale, kishin al'umma ba kai kafa gurtin mutu ga mu tafi. San da gwamnan al'umma ya yi adalci. Peter Obi, ba ya nuna kabilanci. Peter Obi, ya yi gwamna so bishi bai daɗi. Peter Obi.
Come, must I stay here? Please be seated. Do I need to stay here because of the radio? Eh? Because of the TV? Huh? You can move around. No. Let me, you follow me.
Let me please be seated. Thank you very much. Let me most sincerely thank the Almighty God that made it possible for all of us to be here today. I thank our vice presidential candidate, the chairman of the party, and the leadership of the party, and members of this wonderful family. I sincerely apologize that I might have come here a little bit late. It was not deliberate. It was because of the circumstances I found. Please, I will plead that you allow me so that you can listen to me. So for me, I thank all of you, wonderful people. As I've always said, and you maintain that, and that you are not running for president. You are running for president through us. Our job is to take the power from those who have it and give it back to you. When he was speaking, I have nothing to add except to re-emphasize what he said. When he was speaking, he did say what I've always said. We have a country called Nigeria, but we don't have Nigerians. What we want to do is to create Nigerians. And the only way to create Nigerians is that we must make people to have hope in Nigeria. And the only way to have faith in Nigeria, and the only way to have faith in Nigeria is that there's hope in Nigeria. You're not asking for too much. This is a great country. God created this country, gave it everything that can make a country great. The only thing that is lacking is a simple thing called leadership. And that is what we intend to provide. We're not trying to do something else. That is what Datti and I want to provide. Leadership. And I told you, we're not looking for anything. He doesn't want to be vice president of Nigeria, I can tell you. If there's anybody who is reluctant to be vice president of Nigeria, he is one. But I asked him, can you look at your children and ask yourself, which society do you want them to live in the future? If you cannot build that future, who will build it for them? Are they going to bequeath them anarchy? No. That is why we decided to get involved. And I assure you, and I want you to take note, like I always said, don't think that with the will of the Almighty God I will succeed. Let none of you, I say it every day when I have opportunity, don't think that once you succeed, your job has stopped. That is when you begin your job. Because beyond 2023, we will no longer allow drivers that don't know where we are going. We We will remove that driver. We will not allow him to continue. He will go down and we'll put another driver to continue. Because what we have now and what is happening in Nigeria is that you don't know where you're going. The driver doesn't know where the vehicle is going. So every road leads us there. But we don't want to worry. All we say is 2023 onwards, we will no longer allow that situation. For now, we will manage it to the end. And I'll give you an example why I say so. On 2 occasions, we have a country where 12 million people live in poverty. We have 33% unemployment. By the time you match it with unemployment, because when we talk about unemployment, these are people who don't have a job. If you look at the unemployment, you're talking about 60%. The number of people that are supposed to be working in Nigeria, being a country in quote of 200 million people, is supposed to be 120 million. 60% of your population are supposed to be productive. But as I speak to you, only about 47 million Nigerians are working. So 73 million Nigerians are not doing anything. We live in a country where over 15 million of our young people are out of school. Today, the global average for tertiary institution intake is 38%. In the Western world, it's over 50%. In Nigeria, it is 9%. Not even up to a quarter of the global average, and yet they are not in school. It cannot continue. And what people tell you, we live in a country where 200 million people exist only on 4,000 megawatts of electricity. And I tell you, the second biggest country in this continent of Africa is South Africa. They generate as much as 50,000 megawatts of electricity. And just last week, the president of South Africa declared emergency on energy, on power generation, and said every citizen can generate up to 100 megawatts of electricity without license. They declared emergency. They already generated 50,000. They declared emergency, and people who are generating only 4,000, no emergency. Just list, Egypt is number 3. Egypt generates about over 50,000 megawatts of electricity. And when you ask, people will say, we have no money. We've been doing and practicing democracy for the past 24 years. Next year will be 24 years. Within this period, governments at all levels in Nigeria have borrowed over 225 trillion naira. Let me use just 200 trillion naira. 200 trillion naira, because some were borrowed when money was 100, 150, 190, 200. So since it's about 600 now, I use an average of 400. That means, no, wait. That means that if you divide 200 trillion with 400, it will give you approximately $500 billion. If you do that, if you use $500 billion today, 1/5 of it, 1/5, 20% of $500 billion is 100 billion naira. $100 billion. Tony Elumelu Foundation said, and you can go and verify, I'm not a part of Tony Elumelu Foundation. Tony Elumelu Foundation said that for every $5 million they give to, for every $5 million they give to entrepreneur, after 1 year, that entrepreneur creates 10 jobs. 10. That means if we are taking just 20% of the money we borrowed over the past 20 years, $100 billion, and share it to 20 million entrepreneurs, it will be $5,000 each. And if they had created half the job Tony Elumelu said, it will be 5 times 20 million, it will be 100 million, there won't be unemployment in Nigeria. And we are using only 20%, we are using only 20% of the money. Now, again, we are generating 4,000 megawatts of electricity. For just 5% of the amount I mentioned as loan, 5%, we've used 20 to create jobs. 5% of it would have been $25 billion. $25 billion would have increased our power generation, transmission, distribution from 4,000 to at least 20,000 megawatts. If we have 20,000 megawatts of electricity today, we'll move our manufacturing from under 7% to above 12%, creating at least 5 million new jobs. The list is endless. We are not campaigning yet. We will tell the story when we start campaigning. But I'm just telling you how bad it is that when we say we are going to move Nigeria from consumption to production, they said, yes, Nigeria is not a producing country. Nigeria is one of the most talented and energetic youths on the surface of the earth. for one thing or the other, if they are properly supported, they will change this war. When I say we are not a producing nation, they argue. They will even say the figures I use are wrong. But let me tell you, so you will go and verify. I said last year, late last month, I made a statement, which you see them using every day, when I said that Nigeria total export is less than $30 billion. You see where the writing that is wrong. It is not wrong. Go to MBS, Nigerian Bureau of Statistics, released last year. Total export of Nigeria is 18.9 trillion. As of the date I made that statement, dollar was selling for about 650 naira. Go and divide 650 with 18.9, you give 29.something billion dollars. Go and verify it. What we are saying, I'm not saying I'm not wrong or right here. Wherever I'm wrong, I've apologized. But I'm saying, in all my statements, in everything I've said, on all my statements and speeches, if you put all of them together, I have 90%. And if you score, that is a professor. If you score 90%, why are they looking for 10%? When I say we are not when we say we are a consuming nation and we must change it, I'll take you back to what I said about export. Yesterday, I had an interview, and somebody said to me, "So, what do you think about Borno State? What do you think about Borno State?" There are things that are difficult in Borno State. I said, let me tell you. Borno State is a state situated on 70,900 square kilometers of land. Borno State, I told him, Borno State, today, we're talking about Sambisa Forest. Sambisa Forest is an asset for Nigeria. Because Sambisa Forest is twice the size of Israel. It is an agricultural land that can give us food. I said that if you go all over the north, Nigeria is blessed. We have all the land we need. Look at Nigeria being affected by war in Ukraine because they don't have grain. When we have all the land that is uncultivated in the north, we should replace Ukraine with grain. We are waiting to share the money from oil. How much do we generate from oil? Our total export as a country, like I said in 2021, is $30 billion, including oil. We live in a country of 923,000 square kilometers. 1 million square kilometers. You compare it with Vietnam, living on 331,000 square kilometers of land. And 100 million people, we are 200 million, their export is $312 billion. We couldn't do 10% of their exports. And what did they export? They exported clothing. Their clothing export is $32 billion, more than we exported including oil, clothing. They exported footwear. So all INT wants to do is very simple. To say to people in Niger, I met the governor of Taraba on Sunday, and I repeated what I told him. I met the governor of Niger on Saturday, and I said, Governor, you live on 76.3 thousand square kilometers of land. Governor, I said, Governor, that is 2.5 times. If you minus water, that is 2.5 times the country called Netherlands. That is what Niger is. I said, Governor, you can't feed yourself. You can't feed the country. Netherlands last year, total food agricultural export is $120 billion. So if Niger State, with 2.5 times their size, had not just done 1% of what they did in export, it will be $1.2 billion multiplied by 600, $720 billion, 5 times the budget of Niger State. We cannot continue to live like this. We have a country. Our position is simple. All me and that he wants to do is to move this country from consumption to production. Thank you and God bless you.
National mandated for now. Dr. Mama, Dr. Mama, Kaja mu je yau anan ka gansa shi ya na ga sai mu zai yi ba sa insa. Please be
seated.
Yusuf Datti Baba Ahmad ku zo fa ku ja mutum da ku ne a gaba. Muna nan tafiyar gaba ba mai canzawa.
Thank you. All right, please be seated. Thank you very much. Let's continue with the program. Please, cameraman, take a shot and leave. Please, the cameraman, take a shot and leave. Thank you very much. Is it possible you leave that arena? Our security guys are very friendly because you're obedient. There will be so much time for photographs, and as soon as the campaign starts all over, you will have numerous shots of him. Please allow him a space. Nama Bonamo. I beg. Barise Hekwaba, please give him a space. The security man, please, could you do us that favor? Do your job. Please. Please. Give him space, please. I know you know that COVID-19 is still on. Don't mind how people might pretend about it. It is against the protocol that you talk to our president while the function is on. That's why he does not like going. Don't take his simplicity for granted. Thank you for your understanding. Wonderful set of people. Thank you for your understanding. At this point, please be seated. Your Excellency, the incoming President of Nigeria, COM 2023, Mr. Peter Obi, we have well over 80 support groups under this platform. And they are here to support all those details you have in your brain so they can lead us to a new Nigeria. I now invite the chairman of CPU, the man who has garnered all the support groups together, Dr. Marcel Ngogbeyi, the chairman coalition for Peter Obi, to now make the presentation of the official launching and coming together. Please stop this clustering around. Please, these photographs can be taken. We're here for more serious businesses. Thank you very much, Marcel. Ngogbeyi, please. Please put your hands together for him. And I have a car key that the security man just brought to me. In case you have lost your car key, come towards the press gallery there and with proof of ownership. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. His Excellency, Mr. Peter Obi, Senator Yusuf Datti Ahmed, Comrade Aburi Julius, the national chairman for Labour Party, and all protocols duly observed. This event today is at the instance of our able party under the leadership of Comrade Julius Abure, who has considered it very useful to recognize the effort of the support groups that have been working with all the stakeholders. The Coalition for P2B is a self-funded independent organization, and it's very important we make this clear. In this particular occasion, we are not doing any campaign. It is purely a leadership summit. Most people you see here are people that are meeting each other for the very, very first time. At May, when we consider the 1 million man march, most of us were just talking to each other through WhatsApp, Twitter, and all that, and we trusted each other. People from different parts of the country raised money. We transferred money to people's accounts just based on their virtual presence, and they delivered across board. What has this proven? The Coalition for P2B has proven over time that it has the capacity to deliver when it comes to mobilization of the grassroots. We have also proven that we are following footsteps of its excellence in terms of prudence, expenditure of resources, transparently disbursed to all stakeholders. The national chairman of Labour Party has given us all the necessary support that we needed. We have been involved in some strategic projects with the party, the first of which was the voters education project during the INEC registration exercise. We've also worked with the party in the zonal harmonization structure, where the Coalition for P2B team were mobilized across the country to meet the state party chairman. And this is the third thing that we're doing with the national chairman. And I want to say a very big thank you to Comrade Julius Abure for considering us worthy of this endeavor. Thank you so much, sir. I want to request all the support group members here to please stand up and let us give him a resounding ovation. We have done all this, and we have to be very honest and open to each other. We have our challenges, and our challenges has primarily been that some of the people you see on the field has been doing most of these things with their mega resources, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. And we are taking our time now to call on the secretary of the coalition. We wanted to move further. We are preparing for the work ahead. This is the first time we are coming together and we are seeing each other face to face, and it builds more confidence and we are more energized and we are moving further. We are preparing for the task ahead. So I want to call the secretary of the coalition to come over to unveil the next initiative that we have. Thank you. Dr. Steiner, please come on stage.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to stand on the existing protocol for the sake of time. I'm here this afternoon to present a succinct explanation of the most recent project of the Coalition for Peter Obi. As you have heard before, the Coalition for Peter Obi is more like an umbrella body of the support groups who have agreed to work together towards a common front. Please, media, can you assist in the slides. The project that the Coalition for Peter Obi have put together this season is the Boots on the Ground campaign. This project, we are estimating 1 million boots on ground to campaign for the Labour Party. Okay, so basically what this project, I'll just run through the project because I've been asked to stick to 2 minutes. What we are going to do in this project is basically to go into the street and ensure that the voting population, particularly those who do not have access to the kind of media presence that we have at the moment, those that are commonly known as the grassroots, they will be able to identify the logo. So basically what we are going to do, we are all going into the field and we will teach them the Peter Obi, the Labour Party logo. That is why we call the project the Mama Papa Pikin project. We are teaching them the logo, the common features of the logo, which is the family inside a wheel. And at the end of the day, we will do something we call a voters rehearsal. In this rehearsal, we will ensure they know how to thumbprint at the right spot, so we have, as much as possible, limited voided vote on the part of the Labour Party. Thank you very much.
Labour Party. Now we are all obedient, and we are going to show that, we are going to demonstrate that obedient people are orderly. We obey directives, we obey the rule of law, we are not disorderly. The presidential candidate and his vice presidential candidate have another assignment, and they will take their leave now. I want everybody to remain where they are. If you want to sit down, you can sit down. If you want to stand up, you can stand up. This aisle must be clear. This is where we demonstrate whether we're obedient or we're not obedient. You can wave, you can take pictures, but nobody will come on this aisle. Is that correct? So, with your permission, Mr. President in waiting and the Vice President in waiting, you have the permission of the House to depart. I will stay because there's still a lot of things we have to do. Nobody needs to follow them except their aides. Nobody needs to follow them except their aides, please. Acclamation, acclamation.
Okay, thank you so much.
In Nigeria, a once beautiful bride crumbles into a foreboding silence.
When with all these problems,
All those gifts have become a curse to her children, and things have fallen apart. The sky is darkened, and pride is lost. The promise of glory has faded into forgotten memory. Nigeria, a tragedy of divine proportions whose story has been rewritten by many authors, now has a rare chance of redemption. Peter, the light on the horizon. Obi, propped by the ghastly moons of her children. Gregory, the golden compass that redirects the course. Peter Gregory Obi, the antidote to the conventional disillusionment suffered by the people who call this place home. The hope that resonates with millions of ordinary Nigerians, young and old.
Peter is the man. Peter is better.
The young and old children of this nation turn to ask themselves, if not now, when? If not him, who? So I implore you, brothers and sisters of the course, compatriots, arise. Hearken the nation's call, the labor of our heroes past, the sacrifices of our fathers, the blood of our brothers, the cry of our mothers must not be in vain. Let's take back our country. Vote Peter Gregory Obi for President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.